What's going on, y'all? Thought I'd do one more. There's just a lot of these, and I know there's a lot of you that know what I'm talking about when I tell you. A lot of these young ones that they call Gen Z, they call us boomers. I'm not a boomer, I'm past that. And there's Gen X, I guess that's what I am. It's what the other ones that's not boomers. Well, then they're calling the new generation Gen Z. Well, then they started saying something about Zoomer. It's like, well, that makes sense because they're always zooming here and there. You know what I mean? They're a bunch of minions that are mindless, like they're just bumping into walls, kind of deal. And they change their mind. They got the attention span of a mosquito. Well, that might be talking bad about the mosquitoes because the mosquitoes, at least they stay focused. They know what they're out for. These you see what I mean, right? So, uh, I'm just wanted to let you know. Say, if they ever say something about, oh, we'll go on, Grandpa, blah blah blah. This one thing that trips them out is I might have gray hair, and I might be an old dude. You might even say that I fart dust, but I spit lead. You understand what I'm telling you? And there are millions more like me. Yep. Millions and millions more like me. And we keep finding out that here they come again, thinking they're going to do something with our guns. Right. Well, I can tell you, I literally saw a video of Chris Kyle. Now, Chris Kyle, he wasn't no run-of-the-mill kind of cat, right? Well, he knew all kinds of people, police forces, SWAT teams, you name it. He talked to captains and from all types of police, around the country. And he said himself that everybody that he talked to said that they don't want to be any part of going door to door trying to confiscate guns. One of the biggest things he said was because of our communications. We have things, even if they shut our phones off, we still have radios and things that, that we can still get communications out. And if people start that, then where are they going to stop? The cops they'll be the biggest targets anywhere. And I literally put a video out on my other one, and it said cops will be targets. And I even had a guy, actually a couple, two or three or four of them, now that I think of it, that said to the effect. One of them I remember the most. He says, I carried a badge for 22 years. And he says, you're right. And I said that the biggest thing, what those cops are going to do, if anything happens, they're going to drop those badges, get away from those cop cars and that police station as quick as they can. Just look at what happened out in the Rodney King deals in the L.A. riots back in, what was it, 92 or something like that, I believe it was, 93 maybe. So, there's a lot of people that don't understand what they're talking about when they say something about taking guns and calling us older people than them these little still shitting yellow little morons that's been sitting on mommy's couch forever that if you take them bastards out in the woods or what, that I mean, you couldn't even get them to walk off of the street to go off in the woods. You know what I mean? They'd start shitting their pants because they think, oh my God, deliverance started this way. Oh, I know that. That's so messed up. You know, they got horror movies that start like that. So, these little young punks, they literally been playing these damn video games. This Warzone and all that other kind of shit. And they actually think that because they can do it on the video games, they literally think that they can do it in real life. I'm like, you got to be kidding. Really? You really think that you can? Oh, well, I've been so sad. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Well, in real life, once you get hit, one time is enough to get your attention. You don't get hit bunches and bunches and bunches of times like in the damn video games and still walk away, right? But they don't have any, they really don't have any knowledge of reality. You know what I mean? A lot of them, they've been playing these damn fantasy games. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, even a lot of them, what I heard, they thought Avatar was real. A lot of these little shits that have been raised up on Star Trek and Beam Me Up, Scotty, and then Life Pods, and then all the, you know what I mean? All the bullshit that they've been told, and they really incorporate it into their mind, and they literally think they can manifest it into reality, just like a boy could be a girl and a girl could be a boy. You know what I mean? That's how freaking twisted that they are. But they think that they're actually, just going to come knock on our doors like old Newsom say, oh, I think that, the American person, they'll just be law abiding enough to where they'll just give it to us. that's what that dumbass said. But yeah, it just kind of gets me that, and I know a lot of y'all get it too, grandpa and blah blah this, you old person and all, all right, whatever. At least we're still not shitting yellow, and we don't have to worry about what we're gonna do because we know we're not gonna hide in the corner like you will, shitting your pants, wondering, mommy, what are we gonna do now? Because that's what it'll be, man. That's exactly what it's coming down to. The the left and Antifa and all these idiots are still there. Now, there's a lot of shit that's happening with old George Soros. He's retiring, so to speak, and leaving his son in in charge of all of his affairs or whatever. But they have literally cut most of their funding to the open societies. And his son is not going to be so liberal with his money and giving it away like his dad has done. He's given away hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars over the years just to try to bring down the United States. That's been his whole goal the whole goddamn time. I had a Facebook page 15, 17, 18 years ago, after Facebook started, and yeah, and it wasn't too long. Yeah, I was reaching almost 30,000 people a month. No shit. No shit. And then they banned me off of it, so I've got a track record with all of them. They know me very well for a very, very long time. So it just gets me these little young punks that want to talk shit, but in the real world, they're going to have hell to pay. You know what I mean? Mommy ain't going to be able to protect them. But they don't know that. Wow. A lot of kids, reality never sets in until you walk up and you literally just slap the shit out of them. You know what I mean? Yep. Then they start understanding a little bit more. How'd you get it? That's how I got it. pretty much say, step right up in your face and shit like that. You want to do, you're going to talk like a man, we're going to treat you like a man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how men learn to be men. And I know there's a lot of you out there that understand what I'm talking about. So the next time when you have one of these little idiots, I told one the other day, I told him, I said, boy, you better watch your mouth. I said, I came $20 from being your daddy. Ask your mama. Yeah. I dump on them hard, man. I do. I dump on them hard. They never said another word to me. So, that's what it is when you live in a man's world. You hear some man things or what, and then you can literally just destroy their mind. They're like, my God, what? What? Mom! They will. So, everybody, that's something else that I wanted to say earlier, too. You got to realize what kind of crowd you're dealing with and who you're talking to. You know, I've got some things that I've been putting together. Everybody always calls me a smart ass, and I guess I could put some stuff together and show you why. Right? She's like, yeah. So, anyway, damn, it's already past 11 p.m. So, last one for tonight, but I wanted to tell y'all, man, if you got one of these little ones and stuff, just, tell them, say, go on, get your ass back on the couch, tell mama to fix you a sandwich, get you a juice box, and stay the hell out of adult conversations. Start off like that. Treat them like the goddamn little snot rags that they are. You know, a lot of these little punks think they're hot snot on a golden platter, but there's nothing but a cold booger on a paper plate. You know what I mean? Yeah, buddy. I got more, man. There's just so much shit that's happening. I mean, it's glorious finding out that all the shit in Georgia's falling apart. Jack Smith and that Fanny, they're just, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, just squash the little ones. Little idiots and, just morons, and show them what kind of little morons that they are. That's what I do. And then, some of them I might keep around and play, but most of them I just delete. I've had enough of it. I've been doing it for year after year after year. I'm just giving y'all a little hint of advice. If you run into idiots like that, then yeah, you'll know. All right, well, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget the D's Garage USA at gmail.com for the t-shirt deal. Comment Patriot. I'll get back to you. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. God bless the United States of America. Screw you commies, you know the drill. Later, y'all.